up, everybody? Welcome back to a very short Storymoders podcast. My name is Robert. That is Mike. Mikey, how you doing today, buddy?
Oh, I'm pretty fucking good, bud. How are you?
I am also doing good. Like I said, this is going to be a shorter one. Kind of just a Happy New Year, little state of the pod thing to do, because we're recording this today. It's New Year's Eve, and we're gonna go get fucked up tonight. Year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be fucked up tomorrow. So,
God, this has just been a week. So I took this entire week off of work.
Yeah.
It is just me being an absolute fucking degenerate.
Perfect.
Just like to really hammer that home. So the other day, my girlfriend went and got a tattoo.
Nice.
Big piece on her shoulder. Like, it's the biggest one. No. We're gonna get me slow squatting in front of a low rider. That's just gonna be a massive back piece for her.
There we go.
Yep.
Let me know when you're taking that picture, and I'll be in it too. You know, we'll just get a big group and slot in front of the car, and then she'll get all of us tattooed on her.
For sure.
Yeah. She'll love it. She'll be fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
are you guys hooligans or what? Kinda.
Yeah. What do we look like?
Oh. Yeah.
Slavic gang. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a tattoo. Big old tattoo.
Yeah, and then she ended up spending the night at her friend's house because, it's in a different county, so.
Nah, fair.
Yeah, so it made sense. And so it was just me, the dogs, and a bunch of free time, and then Zach and Nick and some of the old gang that you remember from previous iterations of Nerding for Beginners. They were all like, hey, we're going to play Call of Duty. Why don't you join us? And so I was on there screaming, carry me, monster hands, because I thought it was going to be way worse. No. It's going to go ahead and say it. Proponent of skill-based matchmaking.
That's a hot take.
Really is.
That was a very hot take.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here. Storymoders podcast defends skill-based matchmaking.
We'll get into it a little bit more later. That
is, but
we can get into it a little bit later. But yeah. So that night I ordered $40 worth of McDonald's,
as you do.
Smoked a massive ass joint because why not?
As you do.
And drank about 10 beers.
There we go.
So, like I said, that's
there's a chance sober Mike hates skill-based matchmaking.
There's a chance.
But faded Mike.
There's a chance. But yeah. Vacation Mike.
Vacation Mike fucking loves it.
Oh, God. Need to develop Vacation Mike into a character.
That's whenever we do next time we do like a live thing together. We're gonna start it 4 hours after we start hanging out. It'll be Vacation Mike and Rob, which is my shitty alter ego when I'm too drunk.
Amazing.
So, yeah, he's just really louder.
Really hard opinions on nothing that matters.
No.
Oh man.
So yeah, in the future, you might meet Vacation Mike and Rob, and you'll be like, "Why? I'm not gonna listen to these guys anymore ever."
I mean, to be fair, if you see me outside of my home, you're either seeing me at work, which we did not see each other at work. Just letting you know that right now. Even if you did, you didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally, if you see me outside of the house, you might just be seeing Vacation Mike.
But
yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, we're recording this on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
By New Year's Eve, we mean 3:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
3:00 on a Tuesday because midweek holidays are fucking garbage.
God, dude, and it's my god. Yeah, we were closed. My work was closed on Christmas, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're closed tomorrow. But like last week, we were closed on Christmas, so we were hanging out on Christmas. We went and hung out with brother and sister-in-law.
Hell yeah.
Just we're hanging out all goddamn night, and then remembered, oh yeah, I technically have to work tomorrow.
Yep, that was that was me on Christmas. Just like, oh, this is all great and wonderful and everything, and then back at my house, just throwing down. And it's like, oh, right, I have to wake up and drive an hour to work.
See, luckily, I got to work from home. And it was the day after Christmas, so on a fucking Thursday, I think. Maybe it was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
No, it was a Thursday.
Was it Yeah. So,
yeah,
like, a lot of the people just took the next 2 days off anyway. So my working that day was sitting at the computer waiting to see if anything came in. I think maybe we got one email, and they were like, hey, are you guys there today? Like, yeah. They're like, cool, just checking.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
But we're just wanted to hop on today and just talk about how the podcast is doing. This is our first. We're not at the year mark. We're very quickly coming on to our actual year anniversary. So,
yeah,
a lot of podcasts don't make it past 2 episodes, and we are almost at 52.
Yep.
What have we said that's important? Nothing.
I don't know.
We had some really fucking cool episodes this year, though. I
definitely
I'll say it. Had Letitia Lemon on talking about the Fallout London. Her voice cast or a voiceover and stuff, and
which is
been able
awesome.
been able to talk to a bunch of our friends talking about games that they love, talking about horror games with Madeline.
Yeah,
game swap with Neo and Dex, and I don't know if you saw, they are doing another one at the end of January, and they're doing Metal Gear Solid 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2, so...
okay.
Yeah. If they want to
awesome.
come back on when they finish up, love to have them again.
Perfect. Yeah.
So... Yeah, Mike, what... Do you have any favorite episodes or favorite things that we did this year?
I mean, the Lost Mega Ran episode... Like, that's just going to be something that...
Yeah.
I mean, even though it is lost to the annals of time, that was still really awesome.
That was really fun. Really fun. Actually, I meant to text you about that the other day. Do you think it's been long enough to where if we record that in the same topic, we're not going to sound like we're just repeating ourselves?
I think it's fine.
Yeah. Like, we'll probably still talk about some of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the Tony Hawk soundtrack and everything, but I mean, I feel like it may have been long enough now, and we can. I mean, hell, I'll talk to Ren. He's going on tour next year.
Yeah.
So maybe time it up in accordance with that. We could talk about the tour. We could talk about video game music, and we'll see. We'll work on it.
Exactly. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, that episode was. I think that was the last time that we recorded an episode at 3:00 on a Tuesday.
Yeah, really, it was.
We left work early for it, and then I fucked up, so...
So, all in all, worth it.
Yeah.
Grand old time. Yeah.
And then... thumbs up. Thanks, Mac.
Having Jesus on to teach you about Becca and Gundam and everything. Just watching your face, just eyes glaze over. I
had a great time.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fucking information,
Yup. Yeah. And then the pre-Game Awards massive podcast.
The extravaganza. Yeah.
That was awesome. I'm not saying something like that should be in the regular rotation, but at least once a year.
Once a year. I mean, there's a Game Awards every year, so...
I mean, it doesn't even have to be for the Game Awards, just something where we can just get 12 people on to talk about a single topic.
Everybody, pick one game and defend it at the same time. Go! Defend it against what? I don't fucking care! Just go!
Figure it out, gang. I don't know.
Yeah, we've had a good 2024 on the podcast. In the real world, it's been shit, and it's going to get worse.
Oh,
sad. But yeah, I mean, actually this month, well, now that this is out, it's January 2nd. Happy New Year. Next week, we're going to be doing kind of a, our best of 2024. Not our best of 2024. I'm not going to fucking make a clip show. Just talking about our favorite games and stuff of 2024. And if I've sent out a message, and I'll send it out again since we're doing it next week. If any of our listeners or watchers want to send in a little clip of them talking about their favorite game or games, fuck it, do a top 5, 10 list. We don't care. It's fine. Yeah. It's great. Of your favorite games of the year, let us know. Hit us up on Blue Sky or on the YouTube comments, and love to have you on. Even not even have you on, just send in a clip and we can put them in there and talk about it. So much less of a time commitment for you. Yes. And then the week after that we've got a really special one. I'm very much looking forward to. I don't want to say.
Me too.
I don't know. Do we want to say exactly what it is?
I think we could say not who we're talking to, but like what they are, and we're kind of like their title.
Yeah, we're going to be speaking to a creative director of a certain heavily narrative-focused game that came out in 2024. So, I mean, some people already know who it is because I told them because they were going to be as excited as I was. But yeah, we've got that set up. We'll talk about that more next week. And if you have any questions, obviously, that's when we'll ask next week, and week after is when we're doing it. So, yeah. But 2024, Mike, this year is in the books. We have put out, I think this, well, I actually know this, so this is going to be in January. I think 45 episodes?
Something like that.
Yeah, 45 episodes of the podcast weekly. There was 1 week that wasn't, a Storymoders episode. It was the Discograph podcast, which I don't have an exact date, but Gage and I are working on the next episode or two already. I've started making the list, and the next one's going to be even longer than the Green Day list. Insane. I did not think that was going to be the case. I was completely wrong. But we've got some other ones in the pipeline, some other artists that we're going to be working on, and that's, once we've got that more sorted, we'll get socials and stuff up and get that going. But yeah, Mike, the other thing we want to talk about was our, oh shit, you're wearing the shirt, Extra Life charity goals. Yeah, so our Extra Life team, we raised how much again?
It was like
2,000 something
like that.
Yeah, I should have had that pulled up. Donor drive. Get started. Well, you know what? I'm logged out of it. So,
hold on. Oh,
yeah, well,
I'm logging in on the old website. Log in.
Yeah, while he's looking that up, I mean, we did our 24-hour, split up streams, raised a good amount of money for the kids. What?
$2,238.
There we go. 2238, the magic number.
Yep.
Yeah. That's right.
That sort of thing.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody who donated, everybody who hung out. Special mentions to Dex and Brandon and Nuggies for streaming and doing the thing, raising the money with us. It's fucking awesome.
Seriously.
Awesome. And then I did what was that?
I said no. That was totally awesome.
Yeah. Oh. So, and a couple episodes ago, I mentioned that I was going to be doing a charity stream for Fallout for Hope. And then the week after, I said that it was great, and I raised $10. That was a lie. I did not end up streaming that night. I think actually I got caught up in a game that we're going to be talking to the creative director of on the night that I was going to stream, and then I was just like, oh, I'm close. I think I'm close to the end. I'm just going to keep playing this, and that was like 4.5 hours, and it was incredible. I ended up streaming a few days later, and I didn't raise $10, Mike.
Oh.
Yeah. I raised $631.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Thanks to... Yeah, that was a... It was at 131, and then somebody came in and they're like, "Yeah, Fallout for Hope, hell yeah, $500 donation." Won't say who, but incredible. Yeah,
nice.
So that money goes to St. Jude Children's Research Center. Mm-hmm. So that's a great charity to give to. The Fallout for Hope thing is it's year round. You can donate year round, but the Fallout for Hope month is typically December. And yeah, I did a few streams trying to raise some money for it. I think I did a decent job.
Oh yeah. I feel like you did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good amount of charity this year. Pat ourselves on the back. That's all we need. Yeah. That's all we need for ourselves. Yep. But yeah, Mike, do you have anything else? I'm gonna bring up some sad news, but
before we bring it down, I know I showed this to Robert, this thing here. So this is a mixer, and if you follow me on Blue Sky, I was talking about trying to do some different things and make some new stuff work. So I got the mixer out, not because the 2 PC thing is too difficult or whatever, but because my girlfriend pointed out that the name Nerding for Beginners doesn't really make a lot of sense. In that,
I didn't want to say it.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, why don't you bring somebody on, who's a beginner? And I'm like, who am I going to get every week?
Yeah.
And so, starting in January on Thursdays, you are going to be seeing this lovely face on stream.
Perfect.
And also my girlfriend, Annie.
Nice.
So I'm going to be showing her new games, recommending stuff for her to play, sitting with her while she plays through stuff, And so got the mixer out so you could hear both of us because the Yeti doesn't really like it when there's multiple people talking. So
yeah. Been there.
But so that's why that guy is out of storage, and it's kind of the big thing that I got coming up in the new year.
Buck and yes.
Nerding
for beginners with an actual beginner. Does Annie play any video games?
Like stuff on her phone.
Okay. Like mobile stuff, yeah.
She loves watching me play Fallout. So she legitimately does. So but she doesn't really game herself. So we're gonna, if anybody out there has any recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comments. Find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Nerding for Beginners. I pop up. And just let me know some recommendations. I also got my PS4 in here, so now we have PS4, Series S, and the gaming PC.
Nice.
So pretty much I can get my hands on pretty much any title. So between these 3 things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah. So starting, I guess, this month, now that this is out on January 2nd, so starting this month. That'll be fun. That'll be, I think you guys are going to have, either you're going to have fun, or you're going to end up murdering each other on camera.
For real.
Depends on what
you're playing. That's
kind of what,
Exactly. So
I wouldn't recommend, what is it, Overcooked?
Yeah, well, no, we're not doing that.
Don't do that one. No Mario Party.
Nope. Not gonna do Mario Party.
Yeah, that will end in divorce.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
So,
and you guys aren't even married yet, and that will end in that's how much.
That's how bad it's gonna get.
Exactly.
So,
I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun.
Right. Yep. Well, every Thursday. So.
Yep. Yeah. So before we go for, I guess, the year, once again, this is a shorter episode. Earlier today, Tuesday, December 31st, Kind of Funny posted a video telling everybody that a very, very well-known Kind of Funny best friend passed away last week, and they made a little video for him, which is incredible. That's how well known he was, and that's how well loved he was. Is that he's a kind of funny best friend. Was on maybe a couple things of content, playing some predator hunting grounds, and yet he passed away and made such a mark on the community and on Kind of Funny that they made a tribute video for him to let people know, and there's just been an outpouring of love for his family and friends. So Al Tribesman, rest in peace. Our hearts are with your family. Oliver is here too. He,
he's Ollie.
He's Ollie, and his hearts are with your family too. But we will see you all next week with a full episode, one that we actually record that week and not 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
Back to normal. But
yes.
Mike, do you have anything else you want to say? I'm gonna hit that intro or outro music.
Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter, gunned down in his prime.
God, yeah, 100 years old, 100 years young.
Oldest living,
more like it.
Man dumped his bike going up Dead Man's Curve.
Yeah,
happens to the best of us. But fun fact: oldest American president. Like, he made it to 102.
Jesus, he's 100.
Or he made it to 100.2 years because the graphic I was looking at measured out. Also, didn't know John Adams made it to... Yeah, I know. John Adams made it to 90. 18th century-ass John Adams.
Well, good job, John Adams.
For real.
I know him. But hit that outro music.
Yes.
Yeah. Mike, I will talk to you next week. I'm going to talk to you right after we stop recording anyway, but you know what I mean.
Right? It's whatever,
But then next week you'll be with us talking to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's going to work.
It's going to be pretty nice. It's good. That outro music now.